Alright, hey guys, it's Tasha. Welcome back to Reading with Toby. Today I am excited to do another Zodiac game of Zodiac Wheel of TBR for you all. This is going to be a good time. We're going to have lots of spins this round because we are doing both February and March. If you saw my last video, which I will of course link down below, for January, I went through all the new rules for 2022. I mentioned that I'm going to be doing these I think every other month. Is probably how it's going to work out just because of how my schedule is, and I'm super busy like every other month. So in March I'm on the floor in the hospital, which is like super busy, work a ton. So we're going to do both February and Marches today. My goal is to read 3 books a month, so we're going to do 6 spins. I'm very excited. Hi Toby. Toby's here. He can say hello to you all. Hello everyone. Sorry. It is currently February 1st, which is my birthday, so super exciting. Happy birthday to all my Aquariuses, Aquarii out there. Before we get into the spins, let's talk about how I did last month. So last month we did, of course, our 3 spins, and these were the 3 books that came up. We had this one, which is for Red on the Cover. This is Open Water by Caleb Azuma Nelson. This book was incredible. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. So many beautiful tabs. I mean, so many beautiful quotes, and I tabbed them all. This book was amazing. I had Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Power, which was for Read a Book with Mixed Reviews. I didn't end up getting to this one. And then I had Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, which was for the prompt Read a Book with Near Perfect Ratings on Goodreads. So you can see I'm currently reading this. I am about a little over 150 pages in, and I'm enjoying it. I have to say though, I'm not loving it as much as people do love it. I don't know. I have like a couple little issues with it, which is it's just me. I can see why like the masses love it, but I am going to keep reading. I'm enjoying it enough. So I'm going to finish this one. As you can see, that's only 2 books, kinda. And then I did end up reading and finishing Reprieve by James Han Matson. I just added this to my TBR anyway because this was technically for Winterween, which I did vlog, but that vlog turned out terrible, so it's not going up. But I ended up reading this and I absolutely love it. This is a social horror, and I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars. This book was incredible. So I think that's a pretty good reading month. I read 2 full books, and I am challenging myself. I'm gonna finish Project Hail Mary, which you guys know I was a little scared about. So I think that's pretty good. The other thing that's happening in February all month long is the Blackathon Readathon, which I will be participating in. I haven't decided if I'm gonna have time to vlog or not, because it's next week and I'm on night float next week, and I just don't know how that would work out. But I may try, and it may just be like a very short vlog where I do like the video challenges at least. I don't know. But for that readathon, I have a book in mind. I'm going to be on the fantasy team. I forgot what the prompt is, but I'll put it down here. This book may not fit, but that's okay. It's okay, it's fine. Toby is playing right under me. You want this toy, Tobes? Oh, there we go. Okay, but I'm super excited because I have been literally waiting for this book to come out my entire life. Not my entire life, but since I read the first book in the series, which was in 2020. It was my favorite book of 2020, one of my all-time favorite books. Oh, I just love this book so much, and that is the sequel to Black Leopard Red Wolf, and that is Moon Witch Spider King by Marlon James. I got lucky enough to be sent a finished early copy of this, which I still can't believe that I was accepted. I love Black Leopard Red Wolf. It is a fantasy, African inspired fantasy following this guy named Tracker, and he is sent on this quest to find this lost boy, and all along the way you meet all these different creatures, all these different lands and places, and it's just so creative and strange and violent and weird, and I freaking loved it. It's not for everyone, but I freaking loved it. So I've been waiting for the sequel. Look at how beautiful this is. I can't believe it. So I am going to be reading this as soon as I finish Project Hail Mary. That is my motivation because I cannot wait to read this. So it's definitely gonna be the first book that I read in February, and we're gonna try to fit this in to one of the prompts that I spin on the board. So that's the only one there. But yes, if you've never seen this game before, I will link the playlist down below and you can check it out. It's really simple, really easy. You'll catch on quick. But yeah, with that, let's go ahead and do the first spin. All right, I have shuffled all of the cards. We're going to put it on Aquarius because it is Aquarius season. All right, let's do the first spin. Sagittarius, nice, okay. It is optimistic. Read a book you think you'll love even though it has bad reviews. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, let's see. All right, so the first spin was a Sagittarius card. And Sagittarii, they're known for being very optimistic. So this is to read a book I think I'll love even though everyone else hates it or it has really bad reviews. So this one was a little bit difficult to think of, but I think I came up with one. And that is My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones. I feel like I haven't heard too many people love this book. I feel like I've heard more people be more disappointed. Oh, and my battery's flashing at me. I feel like I've heard more people be disappointed in this book, but I loved The Only Good Indians. I don't know, I just think I'm gonna love it. It's about horror movies. I think I'm gonna love it, even though not everyone else likes it. And I need some horror in my life, so I'm very excited to read this. The camera got moved a little, so I have to move the board. Okay, put it back. All right, so back on Sagittarius. Okay, spin number 2. Ooh, Gemini, okay. Gemini are gregarious. Read a book about a positive friend group. Oh, you guys already know. Well, maybe not. I have one in mind. It'll be perfect for that, I think. All right, the next card was a Gemini card, and Gemini are known to be very gregarious, very friendly, and this is to read a book about a positive friend group. So for this one, at first I immediately thought of the sequel to The Raven Boys, The Dream Thieves, because they do have such a positive friend group. But then I remembered I got this book for Christmas, and this is A Snake Falls to Earth by Darcy Little Badger, and I really want to read this. So I think I'm going to choose this one instead. I know it's all about friendship, and it does have a positive friend group, and it's just supposed to be a nice, heartwarming book all around. This is a YA book, and I don't read a lot of YA, but I love Alas Away by her, so I'm very excited to get to this one, and I think it'll be a nice change of pace for when I'm reading all these other books. So that's the back. I love this. This book naked, it is so pretty. So we're going to go with this one. Okay, I had to completely change up how my phone tripod situation was, but I think we are good now. Okay, so we just did spin number 2 on Gemini, so let's do spin number 3. Capricorn, okay. Goal setters, read a tome greater than 500 pages. Oh, okay, perfect. And the third spin we have here is a Capricorn sign, and Capricorns are known to love setting goals. They are very organized, very productive. So this is to read a tome, a book greater than 500 pages. So normally this would have stressed me out. However, the book that I already showed you all, Moon Witch Spider King, that I cannot wait to get to, is over 500 pages. I think it's like 600 something pages. Yeah, it's like 625 pages. So this is definitely a tome. I am so excited to read this book. I already told you all this about. I cannot wait to get to it. Oh, the sun is coming out. I cannot wait to get to this. All right, spin number 4. Libra. Okay. Libra, charming. Read a book with a likable character. Ooh, interesting. All right. All right, so my battery died while I was filming the rest of the video, and then I went to work, and then I like celebrated my birthday, so it's a couple days later, but I'm planning to get this video up on Friday, so I think it's okay. So sorry about the outfit change and everything, but I thought I would come and film the rest of this. So for our 4th spin, we got a Libra card. I love that we're getting so many different signs this turn. It's amazing. Okay, so Libras are known to be very charming, and this is to read a book featuring a likable character. So I wasn't quite sure because I think I have a lot of books with more unlikable characters, and then of course you never really like sure if the characters, if you're gonna like the character if you haven't read the book yet. But I'm looking at my list because I made a little list. Okay, so what I decided to do for my birthday, I got some money specifically to be spent on books for my dad, which is very nice. So I'm going to buy Down Among the Sticks and Bones because I have yet to read that. I did read the first one, Every Heart or Doorway, a couple years ago. I liked it. It wasn't like the best book I ever read, but I liked it enough to want to read more in the series. And the characters, I can't remember, they're like the twins. they're featured in this book, and I really liked them. They were like my favorite in the first book, so I already know I like them. If they're technically likable characters, I don't know, but I like them, so I'm counting it. So I'm going to be reading this one. Spin number 5. Ooh, Virgo. Okay. Modest. Read a book with an underwhelming cover. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, let's see. All right, so for spin number 5, we got a Virgo card, and Virgos are known to be more modest. So this is to read a book with an underwhelming cover. I really like this prompt. I'm proud of myself for this one. So the book that I chose, this is a book from my top 10 books I want to read in 2022, which I need to film that video. They're like books that have been on my shelves for a while, and one of those is this one here. This is called Idaho by Emily Ruskovich. Yeah, so I don't necessarily hate this cover, but I definitely think it's very underwhelming, especially considering what the plot is about. You're following this mom who went and killed her entire family, like went on a killing spree. Oh my gosh, that just sounds so dark. Now, does that not sound dark and amazing and like weird? But this cover, I don't think really, the cover doesn't reflect that. I think it's a bit slower, more literary novel about that, but that sounded amazing, and I have been wanting to read this forever, so I'm very excited about this one. Last spin. Scorpio. Vindictive. Read a book about revenge. Interesting. Okay, the last spin, we got a Scorpio card, and Scorpios are known to be very vindictive, and this is to read a book about revenge, and I personally love revenge plot lines. Moon Witch Spider King could technically count for that one too, because the first one is a revenge story and the second one is like a retelling. Someone else is telling the story, if that makes sense. But that one could also count for a revenge. So I had to think about this one, and then I thought of a book that I've heard quite a few people mention on BookTube, and they say it's like an incredible revenge story about a woman getting revenge on men who like sexually assaulted or raped women. It sounds incredible. So that is They Never Learn. I don't know who it's by, but yeah, it sounds so good. And I'm not like a thriller, I'm not like the biggest fan of thrillers, and I think this is a thriller, but it sounds like my kind of premise. Sounds like I'm gonna love it because I love revenge stories. So I'm going to also buy this one with my birthday money, and I'm very excited. So those are all of the books that I've chosen. Here are 4 of them that we have. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit scared, but I keep telling myself I have 2 months to read all of these books. And then of course we have Down Among the Sticks and Bones, and we have They Never Learn, which I think are 2 faster reads. I'm so excited about this book, I cannot tell you. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed it. It was fun doing a lot of spins. It was a little bit more stressful choosing books for 2 months, but that's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have read any of these books, you want to read any of these books. Let me know if I chose your sign and if you think that it was fitting. And again, happy birthday to all my Aquariuses out there, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.